He'll go in there when you was in middle school.
Amen.
He said, I know I got you saved, but I want you whole. I want you whole. So I want to go back in your childhood. I want to go back how you grew up.
Right.
And take you to that place of Zarephath. I want to go back to that place. How you grew up around your family. What molded you. What shaped you.
Come on.
I want to go back and get in the mix of that. See, because we got different customs over here than Africa. And China. Our women walk beside us over here. Other countries, they'll walk behind a man. But our customs are different.
Right.
So we grew up different. And what we fail to realize, listen, when you one-on-one with God, that Zarephath place, say, listen, I want to come in there and get into that place where you oppressed at. Where you get depressed at. I want to come in there and get in there. Because I got this people that I'm concerned about that you gonna touch. See, when Elijah, it wasn't just about him. It was about the woman. And if he couldn't have raised, I already said that if he wouldn't have raised her son from the dead, he couldn't have defeated the prophets.
Right.
Okay.
You got to look at these steps now. And that's just how it is in our lives. That thing that we got to defeat, we got to face it. Right after that, he had to face King Ahab. Everybody in here got something different, but you're going to have to face that thing.
Right.
Amen. Amen.
You're going to have to face that thing. Remember Sunday when I was preaching, the man asked the guy, could you help me? And he said, yep. He took him right to the mirror. He said, I got somebody that's going to help you get you all the way on top. He said, yeah. And he took him right to the mirror and showed him. You the only one going to get you back on top. You the only one going to get you back on top. I ain't making no excuses for nothing. You the only one going to get you back on top. She had to feed the man so she could eat for a year. He had to go to Zarephath, not only to feed her, but so he could face King Ahab again. And then to kill the 850 prophets. But then right after that, he ran. Let me finish up here. And he cried unto the Lord, verse 20 said, O Lord my God, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow, with whom I sojourned by slaying her son? And listen what he said. And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times, and cried unto the Lord, and said, O Lord my God, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again, or into his inward parts again. So he stretched himself. And the scriptures and the margins say that he measured himself. He measured, stretched over the boy 3 times. And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah, and the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived. And Elijah took the child and brought him to his mother. And the lady said at the end, now I know that thou art a man of God, and that the word of the Lord in thy mouth is truth. Because she saw some things take place.
Right.
Now, what could have convinced me was just the meal for a year. But then other things took place. When you brought my son back to life,